Top Metal Show.
Welcome back. It's Hot Smell Show. It's hot.
String.
We got a new one to come in. Actually, we got a lot of requests for this band. It's called Warning Band. What I get is...
I guess it's just a warning. That's what it says here, so we're just going by this.
Yeah,
But
the
the
screen
warning.
says the warning. I thought it was just whatever. But anyway, I'm guessing it's up here. I've got his three sisters from Mexico.
So, where is it? Dust to Dust is the band. I don't know. Let me see.
No.
Let me go back here and look. It looks like it is.
Yeah, here I got the warning
Yeah,
band,
okay.
Dust
Yeah.
to Dust.
Yeah.
I have no idea anything about this band at all.
No
other
clue.
than what I told you.
Not
Three
a clue.
sisters from Mexico.
The only thing I know is what you just told me.
And I looked them up, and it didn't really help me any. I didn't do too much research. I just seen how many videos they had out and views and all that kind of stuff. You wanna try to not butcher them? Or?
I think we were pretty close on, except for the one. We're not real sure exactly how the pronunciation is, but if I'm reading your handwriting correctly, it looks like Louis Grandi.
And that's off Community tab.
Yeah, so we appreciate the community tab. Well, that was something new we've been trying to do. And then off of our .com, we got Jason Nord, I believe is how it's pronounced. And then the Maggie, not sure exactly how they want that pronounced, but I don't think we needed
Nah,
that too
we
bad
didn't
there.
do
I
it
don't think
too-
I think we
You could have used the back side. Wouldn't need
yeah,
the sharp
just
side.
yeah, just smack up to the back of the head there, just to. But anyway, but yeah, I'm kind of curious about this one because anytime we get a band that we've never heard of, it's always like, all right, I'm excited. Yeah, I really want to check it out.
Yeah, that's the way for me.
And so we were to the point. It's like because they had an actual video and then they have a live, and we've been really pushing towards the live stuff, and we can find the live stuff, and so
And the
that's
music,
what we're going with.
And I guess a little bit we heard, I believe the musicianship's going to be over the
Yeah,
top.
yeah. So we just want to make sure it was pro shot. So that's only when we heard like 10 seconds of it. So
And we have done a couple community tabs off for Facebook, not Facebook,
YouTube, the community tab off of yeah, and that's like I said, that was something we just got when we hit 1,000. So we've been playing around with it, and you've been throwing some votes
Yeah.
and
And it's really the little bit we have done. It really helps with the requests and
Mm-hmm.
stuff because don't stop because we still got it wrote down and there's
Yeah.
still stuff being pulled from here and there. It's just don't get frustrated if your song don't get hit because it's hundreds.
yeah.
I mean, literally
we're
hundreds.
so buried now. It's
Yeah.
so hard to keep up with it. So but we do try. Or
And-
he does a lot of it. I just kind of sit back and he takes control of it all. So I just kind of.
Well, like I said, we got emails from the
Yeah.
.com and I think that's a good thing. And
Yeah.
or if you just want to get a hold of us, I mean, we had somebody, I don't know if I told you, they had some band-made videos
Hmm.
that had got pulled from. I guess they've got pulled, and they wanted to know if I wanted copies
Wow.
of them.
That's
So
cool.
even if you want to do
you
something
didn't
like
tell me
that,
Yeah, that's
or
cool.
give us links or whatever.
So were they from the U.S. shows or?
No, these were interviews from
oh.
maybe 2015, and they said it's really a good introduction to their personalities in these videos because they're subtitled. Yeah, I mean they'd have to be subtitled. I'd be
Yeah,
lost.
yeah. We obviously we've butchered the pronunciations of their names
Yeah.
many times.
Yeah,
So
but-
I think we're getting a little better. We're getting a little
we've
better.
got the Misa
Yes,
down.
we
but
got
I
her
think
down.
That's the only one
Yes.
that I haven't got called out on. So
But yeah, we appreciate all your input. So
yeah.
please don't stop. But we do appreciate it, and we're trying.
Yeah.
And then like I said, we're getting so buried now. It's very hard to keep up with all the requests. So we've been kind of putting stuff out there on the community tab, and then we would get multiples of one band. We just
Yeah.
kind of throw them up there, and
And that
let you
works
guys vote on it.
good
so.
for that. And if you want to comment, there's a comment section down
Yeah.
there too, and tell us,
Yeah.
well, you forgot about this song, because that's another thing we was talking about. A lot of these bands we get in that we have no idea. We don't know. It might not be their big song, but
Yeah.
this is the request that's coming in, so that's why we're doing it. It
Yeah.
ain't because
But the bad thing is we'll do a song and then we get all these comments. Well, why'd you do this one? This is the worst song. But you should have done this one.
Yeah.
And then
It's
we'll eventually get to that song, and then we'll get more comments. Well, why did you do that song? Because this is nowhere near as good as this song here. So it is very hard for us to really know what's good and what's not until we listen to it. So I mean, a lot of this is new to us. So. But we do appreciate whatever you're putting in there. So
Yeah, and your comments, I mean, yeah, you're very enlightful. Like this band right here, I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know nothing about this band. I mean, not even a little bit. I just know that they've been getting a little buzz, and people been, chattering about them in the comments.
What I didn't look to see if there was any information down here on this one, because it looks like it's off their actual website or from the actual band itself. The Warning. So last year, November, so about a year ago. Mexico City. So it looks like an 18-year-old, a 16-year-old, and a 13-year-old. Wow. So that's cool.
The 13-year-old plays bass. That's the one we seen going off.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, they actually got lyrics down here too. So I guess they sing in Spanish, or I don't know. We'll find out.
yeah, I guess we're gonna run that. Still, I don't know what kind of. Even after I hear it, I know it is. I know it's not English.
All right, yeah. Well, don't hit that button.
We've
yet.
listened to
All right.
all this Japanese. I still don't know no
Yeah.
more Japanese than I knew when it started.
Only Japanese I know is I think a couple. Well, we've learned 1 through 10 in karate, and I know a couple karate
This
words.
you're already up
for
on me.
for punches and kicks and some of that, but I'm still trying to learn that. I'm still getting confused on what's what. So, but anyway,
Let's
we'll
roll with it.
All
Let's
right.
roll with it.
¡Vamos, Ciudad de México! Come on and walk this way. Look what I have prepared to show you. Let me show you how things can quickly unfold. In the end, everything just turns back into dust to dust, the road for us. We need to start again. Hey, where are you going? Trust all that you now, taking it and behold, on your seat right along, I see the truth found in death. Hand in hand with the boys, this is something that is worth losing, worth pursuing. Dust to dust, the road for us. We should start again. Dust to dust, the road for us. We should start again. Hey, where are you going? Trust all that you hear. Heart to sing alright. Better to stay here. Dust to dust, the road for us. We shall start again. Dust to dust, the road for us. We shall start again. Dust to dust, the road for us. And we shall start again. Where are you going? Trust all that you hear.
Yeah, I'm so glad we picked the live version of this because we wouldn't have got the intensity of how they were playing. Otherwise, I don't think. I wanted to see one thing.
It was in English.
Yeah, it was. I was wondering if they were like sisters or something, but this little thing doesn't say much about that. It just says that they're.
Well, the thing I got said, somebody said it was three sisters.
Oh, so they are sisters.
Yeah.
All right. So I don't. Was that dad that came out? And,
Well, that's what I was going to ask you. Who was the dude?
I thought it was kind of cool. That was it.
Yeah.
Kind of threw a little change to
it was,
that with
but
the.
it fit the song.
Yeah, yeah. I thought it was very
It was-
cool.
And I tell you what I really liked was if they are sisters or whoever, the bass player and the guitar player, the backups.
Oh yeah.
That they fit that song so
Yeah.
perfect.
I thought that it was mixed very well as far as like for the live sound of it.
Yeah.
Sometimes the bass gets buried. You don't. I mean, you'll catch notes of it here and there, but wow, it was
Yeah, everybody.
very leveled out as
Yeah.
far as everybody. You could hear everybody equally, and everybody sounded really good. I mean, it wasn't like what you call being any solos or anything in it, but I don't think that song really needed it. I think it played out very well as it was, and that girl, she was beating the shit out of those drums. I mean,
It kind of had, I don't know if you thought this, but a little bit of a System of a Down. Maybe like Ariel's System of a Down, not like, you know.
I don't know if I pull that out of it, but I don't know. It kind of had a flair of something, but I don't know if I could pinpoint what it would be right offhand. But yeah, I definitely want to hear some more of that.
Yeah, and it's way different from anything that we've had come in
Yeah,
here.
I mean,
it's not even
it's-
close.
And what really shocked me was the girl playing the drums. I mean, she was singing all of it. I mean, backups, obviously, the other two girls were doing backups,
Yeah.
but she, I mean, for playing drums and.
Oh, and it wasn't no Don Henley
No,
drumming.
she was, like I said, she was beating the shit out of those
Yeah.
drums and still singing, rather well. So, but yeah.
But you wonder if eventually she'll ever come, if they get, would grow, evolve, if she would come up from behind the kit to be a front runner,
I don't know.
or if she's just
I think
comfortable.
I mean, if they are sisters, and that was Pops that was out there singing, I thought that was pretty cool. If it was, I think that you bring her away from the kit, then it means you got to get somebody else in there, and then that kind of
and then,
it pulls it away from
chemistry
the
and all
whole
that
thing
stuff.
of what the band was probably started. The whole reason behind it and all that. So I don't know if she did. That's her option, but I kind of like it if they are sisters, just leave it as is.
Yeah.
Not mess with the
But I just
chemistry
know,
that they got.
like a lot of, well, I mean, Steven Tyler, for example, you start out drums. Steve Whitman started out on drums. But, I mean, that's completely different genre of music,
Yeah,
too.
well, but still, I mean, it happens. But I don't know. I mean, like I said, that's her choice.
But
I
it
mean, if
worked.
She decided to, yeah.
And it worked well, I thought.
Yeah, she, well, all of them, I thought they were all really great.
Yeah.
And I don't know why, but it seems like all these videos we've done recently, it's just I always gravitate towards the bass player and,
Yeah.
and how good they are. And she was no different. I mean, she really,
Derek probably really likes that.
well, hopefully he'll watch this one because it was pretty bass heavy on this song.
Yeah.
So I think he would enjoy that. You're right. But yeah, we'll have to
I guess, yeah.
look up some more stuff, or if give us some requests on what other good songs they have. Is this your first time hearing them? What did you think of it? Because I definitely want to hear more. And
Yeah.
and going back to what we talked about earlier, I mean, this may not be their best song, but we don't know. So if you got something that you think is better than this, go ahead and throw it down in the comments and let us know. I definitely want to hear a lot more. So
Yeah, and if you requested this and you got overlooked, I apologize. I know it's been coming in for a while. We're doing one later on that kind of got buried that we're going to re-explore. But yeah, I mean, I know it's, I don't know if I'd said anything to you, but I had been meaning to a while back that this had come on my radar. And I'm kind of glad we went ahead and finally done it.
well, it seems like I remember you saying something a while back about it, but
It's
I mean,
just
we
so
talk
much
at work,
stuff.
and then it's like, wow, we might have to check this one out, and then like,
Yeah.
we get all these requests. I mean, and like I said, it's not hard for it to get buried. So
Yeah, it's pretty easy to get buried, but it seems like I said, we'll be using the community tab more, and emails is definitely a good way
Yeah.
to get to us.
yeah, because a lot of times some of the stuff gets buried in the comments, and it's.
Yeah,
I know you do your best to read everything, and I try to get on there periodically and try to read some stuff too. But it's not hard to look past something on that. I mean, the other ways it comes in. I mean, it's
yeah,
the community tab when we throw a vote out there. I mean, we usually try to pick
Yeah.
3 or 4
and
songs.
that works pretty good. Seems
And
to.
then your email, the other from the .com,
.com.
comes straight to your email. So
Yeah.
and then it's not getting buried in with 500 comments that from videos. So
Yeah, just shoot us up some comments on this band. Let us know some information. I guess we ought to wrap this one up.
yeah, we're getting a little
Right.
lengthy. So
Yeah, we're already
we
16
rambled
minutes
too
in
long
this.
in the beginning. So, but yeah, thanks for hanging out with us. If you haven't already, go ahead and hit the subscribe and notifications,
Yeah, keep 'em
and
coming.
let us know what you think. Sound good?
It sounds good to
All
me.
right,
We're
we'll
gonna
go
wrap
right
it
here.
up with the clicker. Later, y'all.
Peace. One more.